What's up, beautiful people? Welcome to another episode of Random Rant, where I talk about anything that I want, from things that are happening to me to things that are happening around me. Anything I say here is my own personal opinion, so please don't open KTV then say it's a F&B business. First of all, let's welcome back dining in twos. Yay! From 5 back to 2. Awesome! So recently there is a case of another cluster here in Singapore, or should I say clusters, since there are a bunch of them, right? And these cases are actually coming up from the KTVs. And it's not those family-oriented KTVs. It's those, bow chicka wow wow. When the news first came out, I was beyond shocked. Like, I didn't know that KTV was still open, and initially thought that people open KTV illegally, But as it turns out that these KTVs have been opening under the pretense of serving only food. Basically, they converted to become an F&B business. So what do they serve? Oysters? Abalones? And also, KTV opening strictly as a food business is like saying, those Geylang fish tanks, opening up a fish shop. Probably selling exotic fishes. Thai mermaids or something. Don't say I give this idea, okay? I never give this idea. It didn't come from me. So please, police, not from me. Honestly, I'm curious on what is going through the government mind right now. Do the government feel like they have been cheated? They allow these businesses to operate, and then these businesses, stab them back in the back. Sounds familiar. Promise one thing and then, do another. Now that this cluster is formed, I wonder how all these cuckoo birds are actually gonna explain to their partners or family that they went to KTV, because they are required to take a swab test. I mean, thank God for the satay assistant, right? He went to KTV and you all can say that, you went to eat satay. Also, please don't call him a hero. He may be a hero to all these people who went to KTV, but he's definitely not a hero to me or to the majority of us. Okay, don't call him a hero. But seriously, why weren't there any checks? Do people actually think that these KTVs clubs are places that people go to sing, or are people so naive? Also, how long have these KTVs have been operating as F&B, and why of all timings, right? There's a cluster now.
Haya, Hari Raya coming. Luckily, only dining become 2. If visiting become 2, don't need to say celebrate Hari Raya. Celebrate Hari Raya lah.
At this point, I think I want to join conspiracy theories, and believe that this is all true. I'm officially a conspiracy theorist now. The problem now is that there is going to be a huge The problem now is that there's going to be a huge blame game. We've seen in the Facebook comments on how people are actually blaming the government to allow the Vietnamese to come back into work, and this may cause a change of anger towards a certain race, and it's going to be problematic. Remember how the Delta variant came and people were shifting the blame to South Asia? Yep, it's a never-ending cycle. Also, recently I found out through DNA testing I have 20% Vietnamese bloodline, so please don't flame me. I'm not one of those Vietnamese girls, okay? It's so hard being a Malay and then a Vietnamese also. Why is it so difficult to be me? Honestly, at this point, I'm tired of telling people to do their part or our part as a community to prevent any outbreaks. Also, it's kind of exhausting that the majority are doing their best to follow and abide the rules, and then this bunch of peoples or cuckoo birds or cuckoo bird itchy or idiots decides to break the rules, and then you are affecting the majority. This whole mindset of do but do not get caught should be abolished, because karma works. They do. Okay? With that note, that is all for my random rant today. For those who didn't go to KTV, please stay safe. Do like, share, subscribe, and leave a comment below. And see you all next time. Bye! Can or not? It's my aurat covered. Need to shave lah. Itulah, reservist come and shave lah. Haya, Hari Raya coming. Luckily, only... Haya, Hara. I don't know how to do this. I cannot act lah, guys.
What's up, beautiful people? You guys might think that was the end of the video, but it wasn't. So I'm actually in the midst of editing the video that you guys are watching. I'm adding subs, but today apparently there's a whole news. Anyway, the whole video that you guys watched, it was recorded, I think it was yesterday or 2 days ago, when the news came out about dining in twos. Yeah, I think it was yesterday. So today is a whole new day, and I wanted to post this video up because apparently there's more news that came out in regards to this whole situation. So let me just show you the article. So apparently this article came out at 5 a.m. Wow, such hardworking people. 5 a.m. Straits Times posted this article. It says, "Abide by COVID-19 rules during Hari Raya Haji," said Minister Masako Zulkifli, who is the Minister in charge of Muslim Affairs. So apparently in the social media world right now, there's a lot of flaming and anger from our Muslim community because of this article. So as you guys know, there was a new COVID cluster due to the KTV situation, and this article is just merely a written article to remind people of our community to abide by the rules. And people were angry because they were saying things like, we've been abiding the rules, and because of these KTV people, all these lapsap people, all these cuckoo birds, that that we are now in this state, from 0 to 100 cases or something. I'm not sure exactly what are the numbers, but yeah, apparently that a lot of people are angry about it, and people are saying that Straits Times are being biased. I'm not sure why they're being biased, and even to a point that some even claim that the reporter is being biased itself as well. So I'm not sure what you guys meant by being biased, but please don't flame on Straits Times or on the reporter himself. I think they're merely doing their job on trying to convey the message. Like I said, this message was posted by the Minister in charge of Muslim Affairs. Oh my god, can't even say that word. Minister in charge of Muslim Affairs, who posted it on his Facebook post. So not a lot of people, I don't think many people even follow the minister's Facebook. Maybe they do, but for myself, I don't follow politicians for whatever reasons. And yeah, they're merely just conveying the message. I don't know why people are just so uptight and just scolding these people, because some like people like me, I don't follow these ministers on Facebook. So when this kind of news came out, I'm like, oh okay, they just updated it. Sure, okay, fine, I'll move on with my daily life. But apparently a lot of people take it to heart and take it personally, because let's face it, it is true that you guys have been abiding by the rules. Maybe you guys once in a while have broken the rules a little bit, or maybe you guys have been keeping the rules all along, following the rules. But let's face it, let's not put the blame on Straits Times being biased. Yes, the whole KTV situation has made our life a little bit more miserable, especially for Muslim community who are going to be celebrating Hari Raya Haji this coming Tuesday. And it's understandable that you guys are angry. I'm not saying that you guys can't get angry, but try to channel the anger in the right direction, for lack of better words. Yeah, so try not to put the blame on people that shouldn't be blamed at, in the first place. For me, maybe I'm oblivious or something. You guys can call me out, sure, whatever. But I just think that they're just doing their jobs. I'm not saying I'm not a supportive, I'm not a reporter or anything. I don't work in this in journalism, but I don't think they deserve to be flamed for just merely doing their job. Just imagine you were doing your job as a delivery rider or something, and then you guys get flamed, for it, and even though it wasn't your fault. So this is just another perspective that you guys have to look into. So yep, basically, calm down, guys. Don't make it a situation where it's about racism or anything like that. I do agree that a lot of you guys do follow the rules, but it was the acts of these KTVs that broke the rules. And the thing is, because this article has to be written out, especially because of Minister Masako Zulkifli, I think he's just doing his job also as well, to remind people to follow the rules, because I mean, it's Hari Raya Haji. It's a huge celebration. People go to the mosque for prayers and stuff, and people have broken the rules before, previously before, to go for prayers, and this is just a reminder. And I'm not saying that you didn't break the rules or you break the rules or whatever, but I'm just saying that this is just a kindly reminder. It's like your family or your friends who reminded you to, hey, remember to wash your hands, or after being out, take a shower or clean your mask or something, or wear your mask properly or something. It's just a friendly reminder. I'm not a supportive of Mr. Masagos, to be honest, but I think this is just a friendly reminder post, and I don't think we should take it too far, saying about being biased or something. Oh wait, guys can hear the plane or not? NDP rehearsal. Yeah, so yep. And of course there's a lot of conspiracy theories who keep saying stuff like, hey, I don't think you guys can hear it. Hey, why is the dining in of tools up to 8 August only? Why 9 August? Because it's NDP, you guys can lift it up. But I sometimes, sorry, the lights went out. I sometimes believe that of this whole conspiracy as well, but regardless if it's true or not, I think we have to move on with our life, even if it's true. People saying that all these clusters are coming up nearing Hari Muslim celebration or whatever. But you know what? I kind of move on. I even make a prediction with my friends saying that Hari Raya Haji is coming up. There is sure to have a new cluster or a new case that might make set us back to a different situation, set us back to a heightened alert or phase 2 or something. And spot on. If this was Singapore pool bet, right, I would have won $1 million, or I would have won first prize if it was 40 or something. I mean, for me it's just a fun thing to be believing it in conspiracy theory, but I'm not sure if it's true. Maybe it is true. I don't think it's true, even though it could be true. Some people working in the background, pulling the strings and making sure that the Muslims don't get to celebrate their celebration. I don't know why, but for me, I think this is a time that we shouldn't believe in such things, and we should put all these things aside. We should focus on better things, to move on from this situation. I think this is a learning lesson for not just all of us, but I think more towards the government and the ministries, because it is such a big blow for you to for such things to happen, because they allow the KTVs to run as a F&B business, and then they get backstabbed. So this is kind of like a learning situation for them. And for us as Singaporeans, I think we just keep on doing what we've been doing, following the rules. So yeah, I guess that's all I have to say. So try not to channel your anger towards Straits Times or whatever, if you want to channel your anger, be angry at the government or something, or at the KTV people, those cuckoo birds, they cannot keep the cuckoo birds in your pants. So yeah, be angry at them. Stop blaming, or don't make it to such a situation where people think that this is an act of racism or something. So please don't go to that extent. Hopefully it doesn't. I haven't read the comments yet for this article. I tried to find it, but I couldn't. So yeah, hopefully you guys stay safe, and yep, bye bye.